Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. This is Brandy, and I did a reading earlier before I went to the doctor. Went to the doctor and I had some blood work, but I drew a few cards, and the one that really stood out to me, I drew 3 cards, they all resonated with me, but the one that stood out to me the most from this Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn, it's a 44 card deck and guidebook, is this talking stick. And what I didn't know what it meant when I drew the card until I looked in the guidebook, because some of these are harder to kind of pick up on from the images or the words. So I looked it up, and you're probably seeing it reversed on your screen how it is when I look at it. But um, you know, it tells us to speak up. You know, in order to heal, you must speak up, speak your truth from the heart. Something that I always try to remind myself of, and I get to the doctor, I forget what I want to say, or I just don't speak up. And, it can leave you, and I can say that in tears, it can leave you to, not get the help that you need. So if you're at home and you need help with something, you speak up and let people know, hey, I need help. If you're depressed and anxious, you speak up and you say, hey, I need help. In my case, I have joint problems and health problems that affect my joints and my energy levels and things like that, and autoimmune related problems. And if your medication isn't working, or if there's something else that you feel from your heart is going on, you trust your gut, not what other people tell you. You trust yourself and you speak up. So I want to go in and read about the talking stick with you guys, because I feel this can benefit a lot of people. This card here. So I want to go in and read about the talking stick. So the talking stick, the card meaning is speak your truth. The soul loves the truth. Communicate from your heart and share your reality without hesitation. Be willing to stand before the crowd and share from your center. This isn't the time to be shy and hesitant. It's a time to heal through communication. You have the gift of a true leader through the way you communicate with others. Your native spirit wants you to know during tribal council meetings, a decorated stick called a talking stick would be passed around. As each council member held the stick, he or she had the opportunity to speak from the heart. Each person in attendance would be asked to weigh carefully the words of each speaker. The talking stick reminded each person to be authentic. Communication restores trust and allows you to clarify your ideas, position, and feelings. It can be healing when you share what has been withheld. Now is the time to take a risk and have the courage to speak with clarity. Be forthright. Share any unspoken darkness that lays heavy in your heart. There are times to hold back and be discerning, but this isn't one of them. Even if you're afraid, declare your truth for all to hear without fear of being rejected or misunderstood. When you do, this transformation and healing can occur. The journey. It just gives you a little bit of, native things, like something native in the culture here that you can actually do. The journey. Decorate a stick or a feather to use as your personal talking stick. Whenever you hold it, let it be a sacred reminder to seek the truth within. Take a minute every day to take stock of where you are and to ask yourself about what is so in your life. Simply taking a moment to discover your inner truth can have a profound healing effect on your life. So, drawing this card for me was very, very, I shuffle through and I draw intuitively, but drawing this card today really spoke to me. It really did, because I struggle with a lot of times with telling people how I feel or expressing issues that I have, because I feel like people are going to judge me or maybe think I'm paranoid or maybe not understand what I'm going through. You know, when you live with physical pain and you want so much to get better, um, you know, as you know, it's just take a risk and just go for it, you know. So I have some health problems. It's kind of managed a good bit by eating healthy. I've lost weight. I've worked out. I've taken supplements. I've meditated, which has um, helped me a good bit. But there's still more, and you know, I'm still having some issues that I am trying to deal with, and it's kind of hard. And I've always kind of held back a lot from not only other people in my life because I don't want to burden them with my issues, and also held back from other people that might be able to help me. So this is a really good meaning, and I am very happy that I drew this card, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're coming across this, you're on the way to the doctor. It doesn't matter if you're the doctor, you're going to someone's house, you're going, this can relate to a lot, you know, but it says heal through speaking up. And for me, that resonated. You know, and it could also be that you don't speak up enough in your everyday life. Or, you know, some people also need counseling if they're dealing with emotional problems. And speaking up can help you heal if you go to counseling or just talking to your friends and venting because all of us need to vent at some point or another. When you deal with health problems, you can go into depression or anxiety. When you deal with emotional problems, it can worsen your depression and anxiety. So this is something that can just reaching out and speaking your truth, and it's a really good reading for today. But I wanted to share it with you all. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And if you found this short video helpful, please like, subscribe, or comment. Thank you.